Levels are good. We're recording everything. Yes, we're live. Hey, everyone. This is John Papa Giorgio of Papa's Basement. We are experimenting with a new camera setup today. I am going to have to manually switch between the cameras because we are in, 2007? But let's see if I can do it. Let's cut to you.
Hey, they are a fertile lot.
The whole team on that other side.
They can see us.
Yeah. It's Pete. It's Alex. It's Chris.
Squad.
Flip back to me. Look at that. All right, I'm going to play the intro. We're going to get the show rolling. I will probably forget to flip around by minute number 4. Pete's playing with his nipples. I have to flip to that to show it. They're all doing it.
Waiting for you.
How you play an improv game. Follow the lead, right? It is sweaty as shit in here. It's not just the gallon of coffee I drank before the show. It is...
Or the hot-ass man.
Oh, yes. But really a bevy of beef. All right, we're gonna can this shit. Start the show. That was on you guys, thank God. I'm glad we didn't cut away. See, now I have to cut back to Alex. For those of you who are listening to this via MP3 and not watching the YouTube, we are doing a setup right now, a 2-camera setup where I have to manually hop back and forth to show the other guys and then show me.
How's it feel being the producer?
It sucks. Hot garbage. But I'm going to do my best to give a better shot of everyone. Again, youtube.com/Papa's Basement. Go there if you want to watch the video over listening to the podcast. I mean, we're all sexy, right? We're all sweaty, so you can see our erect nipples through our tees. It's pretty amazing.
Hella hot. Yeah, you guys should be checking out. If you guys only listen and you don't check out the YouTube, you need to be doing that. I mean, seriously, if you see the view right now, you're going to watch it over and over again. This is going to get at least 1 million views. I'm pretty sure. And at some point, we're going to take our shirts off.
It's some masculine stuff. Like, I walked in, my mom was watching Ellen when I came in from work today.
Hot.
And yeah, it was Ellen. I guess she doesn't have to pretend she's straight anymore. But it was Channing Tatum and
not for like 10 years.
Yeah, Channing Tatum and a bunch of Magic Mike guys. And do you think that does anything to Ellen, or is she like so firmly gay the way she looks?
I know that she always acts like she's like, ooh, la la. Like, you guys look so hot. I mean, it seems so very forced.
I mean, guys
does anything
get off to lesbian porn, right? So like,
yes.
There's got to be something there for Ellen, right? You think maybe?
I call me old fashioned. I'd like to think even in the biggest lesbian, there's a chunk of her just a little bit like, you know what? It's been 7 years. I'll take a dick. Give me a big beefy dick and some pecs, and that's what I'm gonna do.
That's the motto.
Then I'll go right back to the steamed
hams. Where are you gonna
hams.
find one of those in Hollywood?
What, a big beefy dick? I mean, the Lakers and the Clippers play there,
right?
So you're pretty covered. All right, everyone. This is Papa's Basement. I'm your host, John Papa Giorgio. The show is celebrating its 10th anniversary and is hosted at inpapasbasement.com. Every episode we've ever done, Jesus Christ, is like 555, something like that. So close to that magic 666. Just stay with me. 2 more years. Go there. Everything we've ever done. You find us on iTunes. You find us on Stitcher. YouTube.com/Papa's Basement. Has a bunch of videos of this entire sexy crew. Let me flip to these guys. This bevy.
Hi, guys.
This smorgas. Is it smorgasbord or Borg?
Borg.
Like
Borg.
Like Locutus? Like Patrick Stewart? Like assimilation?
Yeah.
Smorgasbord.
I thought you were trying to say ludicrous.
My bad. Borg. All righty. From
Luda.
left to right, an N-word named Luda, as he raps sometimes, sounding exactly like this. Very articulate.
Perhaps.
Very enunciatory,
Perhaps that's,
which I made up.
Yeah.
That part made me sound black, making up smart sounding words. I'm like a college kid on draft day. What? Very celebrationness of okay, I'll stop now. Before I dig the grave. From left to right, we've got Pete Maybe.
Hey guys, what's going on? Pete Maybe here, at Pete Maybe on Twitter, maybe not on Tumblr. Also at my website, petemaybe.com.
We've got a young
I got a dog.
Kurt Cobain with short hair. What are you going
Just
by?
Alex. Just Alex. You can follow me on Twitter at Wizard of Waz, WAZZZ. I'll tweet at you if you pay me.
You have not tweeted in months. I use an app to sniff out non-active accounts, and every goddamn time it's like, do you want to unfollow Alex?
If
I'm like,
you want
"That
to
would make it
ruin
weird."
your Twitter ratio, follow me.
Exactly.
Wait, so he's followed you for months? He just followed me 2 days ago. This guy,
Really?
known him for a year.
Hey.
I wasted a year of my life with this guy, and he just follows me.
He knows where his bread's buttered.
A year. Like, don't work me, bro.
And far to the right, we have Pete. Do you want to introduce this man?
This, our friend, actually, no, I think our friend can introduce himself because
really?
who knows what he wants to say.
You're gonna lose a lot of viewers.
All right, I'll do
listeners.
I'll do the Eddie Murphy. You may speak.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah.
My name's Chris. At White Suit Guy on Twitter. I don't use Twitter. Never listened to the show once. But I'm here.
And my apologies. I don't follow him on Twitter, and he follows me. So
Chris,
I'm sorry I gave you.
I was kinda
any
told
trouble.
Chris is the son of
Just out.
super
the
fan.
truth comes out. All right.
Super fan at Sarcasmic92 if you want to stalk her online as well. She's
Please
very
don't.
active
That's
on
my
Twitter.
mom. Don't stalk her.
You can stalk
Does she
her.
know you're here right now?
She does.
Oh, that's
She-
awesome.
Told me to be here.
Oh my God, we're bringing in a whopping 0 viewers right now.
All right.
Nice. Alex, Pete,
Greetings.
What's up?
I am psyched because we are about to do our favorite thing that we've been doing the last year or so of our lives.
Threesome.
That is true
Call it.
with Alex always as Lucky Pierre.
Yes, sir.
That's I'm always the
No,
one.
he's always off in the corner. It's just Alex.
That's me. With
watching.
with a cone on my head. Yep.
The shame cone, and then we just bukkake the sides of it and let it all trickle down.
It's better than nugget porn.
Just bukkake.
Nothing's better than nugget porn. Nothing's better than nugget porn.
Yes, we are going to do another improv class
Yes,
at our
sir.
favorite place to do improv in the Washington, D.C. area, the Unified Scene Theater.
Heck
Wonderful
yeah.
venue. Wonderful venue.
We start that up next week. It's
Love that
being
place.
taught. It's great. We're being taught by our favorite teacher, Sean Westfall, on the
Who has
show.
been on this show. You guys should check out his episode. It's really good.
He'll be back
Great
again
episode.
soon enough. Sean, I don't know if Alex, because I don't know if you've been around the theater for a bit. Were you aware that Sean went to Burning Man?
Yes, Burning Man. I don't know much about it, but I've heard some interesting things.
I don't know much about it. It seems very I think the technical term is like artsy fartsy and faggy.
Right.
But,
Like I'm sure if
Very technical.
if I were from say Southern Alabama, I probably would not look too fondly upon
I mean,
the Burning Man tradition. It seems like that's it's more of a
it's a very artistic thing.
it's artsy fartsy.
It's artsy fartsy. I came up my dad was first generation immigrant, my mom was second generation, so I came up, it was like you either did school or you did things to pay the bills. My dad was a locksmith, passed on that trade like herpes at birth to me. I really just did school and locksmithing since I was a little kid, so it was hard for me to learn any sort of performance type. Like when we were asked to do characters when we first got into improv, I was just like, again, I'm going to use a technical theater term, I was like, this is so gay. I just didn't, it didn't come naturally to me. So
Was your dad like a really stone-faced, just non-expressive guy
yeah, well,
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, there was anger
in your life? Oh, there's just anger.
Yeah, and I'm not saying like he was like a crazy dude that beat us or something like that. I mean,
You're not saying he wasn't, though.
if the fist flew, they were probably for good reason. Like this is a guy that worked like a 12-hour day and then walked in the door, and my mom was like, "Vasily, the boys aren't doing their math homework." Like 5 seconds in the goddamn door.
You sound like a battered woman in like a really like torn relationship. Well, if it was probably because I deserved it.
Oh, she wasn't battered. He never put hands
Not
on her.
her. Was what I'm saying. You sound like one.
Oh, okay. No, she wasn't battered.
I probably did deserve it.
They
I did
screamed
get
at
a
each
B
other.
plus.
Like that house was just like Lou Piniella screaming at a goddamn umpire for most of my childhood. But
I don't know who that is.
he's a very angry
Lou Piniella?
manager in MLB.
Yeah, he Yankees.
Tommy
manager,
Lasorda.
right?
Oh God, Pinella. Pinella kind of
the Rays. I know he managed the Rays at one point. He was around the league.
There was
Rays, Phillies.
there was just that archetypal like fat Italian angry
Where it's
coach.
like, yeah, like every time he left the dugout, you're like, is he gonna get ejected? Like,
Yeah.
you knew, some stuff was going down.
It's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
You had him. You had Lasorda. I'm trying to think who else. Tony La Russa was kind of stone faced.
No, who was?
God, they let a lot of them in the league.
Joe Torre.
Joe
Obviously,
Torre.
was a big one.
Joe Torre was so laid back though.
Yeah, he never really got into it that much with the
No.
Yankees. Oh man.
Who's the Yankees' current guy? Joe Girardi. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, there's some.
I'm seeing a trend.
Yeah.
The name Joe.
It's weird.
A lot
All
of
Joes are assholes.
yes, a lot of woolen jerseys with a bunch of chest hair poking out the top of it in your coaching for MLB.
Gold
the
chains,
last
maybe
30
playing bocce.
years.
Who knows?
So where the hell were we? Literally, I just blacked out on what we were discussing.
We're talking about Burning Man.
There you
We're talking
go.
about going back to improv.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're going back. Yeah, we're gonna scoot back from me talking about my childhood and my pops. It was just weird for me to do any sort of acting, even though I loved improv. I kind of liked improving as myself, like getting into a character, but not really changing voice. Not really. You're supposed to learn how to like bunch up and do body language stuff, and none of that really appealed to me.
Yeah. It's similar with me, kind of just like being the funny man in the class, in the controlled settings, but not necessarily doing like acting.
Yeah,
Per se.
it felt weird because, as you were saying, my dad didn't act at all.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes he acted like he didn't want to kill me when I wanted to play Nintendo while he wanted to watch Telemundo.
And we all know why.
That was the
Adios,
extent
Same
of
reason I
acting.
watch it.
Oh yeah, my dad loved him a brown ass. Like
Oh, I miss you, Telemundo. I miss Telemundo.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh
So
my God, that one show where they're all nope, I'm not even gonna say it. I sound like a terrible person, but
What?
they're all school children.
hold on, I took off my
Anybody
phone.
know what I'm talking about?
What did you say?
Where they're all adults, but they all play school children. You know what show I'm
Muppet
talking
Babies?
about. No,
Little
it's on
People, Big
Telemundo.
World?
I'll look it up. I'll find it. But I was just like, this is insanity. I was like 16.
Rugrats all growed it up.
Yeah,
Whatever that show
That-
is.
All growed it up.
That-
Yes.
that did it for me too.
You like that one? You liked
Yeah.
Adult Angelica? With their little pine cones coming in?
Oh boy.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I guess Sean has conveyed previously he had a similar background. He grew up blue collar, but over the years he has gotten into the acting and the improv pretty wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
So
He's from Indiana. I'm from Ohio.
Yeah.
We're both Midwest born and raised.
salt of the earth is what you're looking for.
There you go.
If we're going to dabble in cliches.
Yeah.
If we're going to trade in them wholesale.
Yep.
So I picture him like going out and just really going whole hog with it. Like there's, despite the background of probably like son of a factory worker or something like that, and coming from some dreary town that's now just drowning in heroin.
Eerie. All right.
Yes, yes. So shout out to every town in America I just described.
Yep.
Raise your syringes.
We'll be on the news next week.
So I think.
Crazy.
Did you think at all about Sean at Burning Man? Because I did. He went out with his wife, and like for the 2 weeks they were out there, I was just like, what the hell are these two guys? Because Sean's our teacher. He's something of a figure of authority. Like even if he's a theater teacher to adults, you're still like, that's my teacher.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was weird to like realize he's probably out there. Like, again, I'm not saying this is what happened at all. I've not had contact with Sean. Like, I think they have to keister their cell phones when they go out there, and it's in the middle of some Nevada
Middle
desert.
of the desert. Yeah. Black,
Yeah, I think it's
black
frowned
something,
upon to
black
have
Yes.
your
desert. something.
cell phone out like all the time.
It's
Probably.
It's frowned upon to have your cell phone in general.
I think it's like 2 hours
That's
from
true.
Reno.
I feel
It's,
bad.
it's like getting back to like your
Thanks a
basic
lot.
roots and everything and orgies.
That's like legit. That's what I'm tiptoeing around. I just picture Sean like by day 2
Improv
wearing
orgies.
nothing but a diaper with like Indian war paint on his face. Like everything he's consuming is at least 15% peyote.
Yeah.
And like people are coming up and it's a 10-day key party. You know, like, hey, your wife's hot. Hey, man, we're all one consciousness.
I like to think that they like offer me like they provide meals at Burning Man, but there's like a percentage of the meals that is peyote.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Or, like
or
15%.
Or LSD.
Like,
Just a
what
couple
proof
drops.
do you want your spaghetti at? You know, that kind of stuff. Like, it's just, it's all dosed. There's nothing that isn't
Yeah.
dosed. You sit on the toilet and you're like, I'm tripping now.
That's beautiful.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
I mean, it sounds really good. I
Sounds dope, if you will.
kind of
Got him.
I kind of wish I could do that, but then I would come back to like 140 missed calls and 87 people being like, "I'm locked out. Please get me in my house. My baby's
A
crying."
week later,
Do you
I'm still
do
locked out.
you provide service? Never mind.
I come back to just like a skeleton, like you would see on a kid's drawing of a pirate's chest, just like, "Oh no, what have I done?" I'm
I
too
thought you
late.
said you had a kid with you.
I like that voice.
I ate the
I had
child
to
day
eat him.
two.
Oh, poor kid.
I have legit had to let people into their car where the kid's locked in. Like, thank God it was never on like a roasting day where the
God.
kid's in direct sunlight. I'm a locksmith. That's in case.
See, that's another place where you're a hero, and that's where we make you the Touched by a Locksmith show.
yeah.
I mean, these are bad parents that obviously locked their child in the car.
like trying to kill them so that they can go to
And then-
Burning Man and have anonymous sex.
Exactly, because they said they called you, you couldn't make it, and then the child died. But they tried. You know, they tried.
No, I pretty much I drive around, like I have that like a sixth sense, like that a ped would, but I use it for good. Like I drive around, I'm like, I hear a baby crying,
Right.
Yeah,
and then I pull over and like
and
there's
they
a
try fast.
there's a kid, yeah, in the van. I'm like, I'm gonna get you into your. I'm gonna get
I'm
you
gonna
into
get
your
you in
kid.
this car.
That came out wrong.
Coming this October to the WB. He has the keys, but are they to your heart?
Touched by
Touched by a locksmith.
Yeah,
The golden
did you
years.
do you guys? Am I just like a weirdo thinking about our teacher
Yes.
and how? Okay, cool. Thanks for killing that bit.
Thankfully
No.
we got that over with quick.
Yeah,
That's
really.
good.
Yeah, like a dog with tetanus.
No,
Just chop its head
no.
off.
He dyed his hair green in preparation for the festival. That's how you know that something's going down.
Oh, he's
right?
down to screw with that thing. Yeah,
Yeah, it's gotta be weird.
like
Last time I've never dyed my hair.
there is a
but
non.
I did have highlights in middle school.
Did you really?
I did.
Highlights.
You part of insane.
Yeah, I did. Well,
Yeah.
I always
Are you
wanted,
Marshall Mathers?
always wanted to be. I was. It was an interesting phase of my life.
Everyone
Let's
did
put it
the
that
spike
way.
tips at one point in their time.
Yeah,
It's
man.
okay.
I had the like the Bieber flow ×2 with the highlights. So it was
Really?
just like it was full on like just full on middle school phase.
Did
Like,
you
that's
have Harry
pretty much
Styles
it.
hair?
At least it was middle school.
Like, was it a big
Uh,
Morrissey coif? Did you look like the vampire from that Robert Pattinson? Is that his name?
Twilight.
Twilight. Yeah. Did you have a?
I knew
Did
there
you have
was
a big
setup,
like?
by the way.
No, I mean it was just like really just like aggressive flow.
Really?
Yeah, just
Interesting.
like just a big nice head of lettuce up there.
I remember when I was in 7th or 8th, and before I got a buzz cut, and before this buzz cut, I had white person hair. Like I could move it around,
So
and then I shaved it off, and it came in like curly, like my mom had just had sex with one of the bullets. I will never acknowledge their slave name wizards. And I tried to comb it, like wet it down and comb it, and it would just curl back up, and I looked like a goddamn flapper. It was horrible.
You
It
need
just-
Suavecito, man.
it would nap up right to the like my friends would go crave the wave, and then I went with friends like you, who needs enemies, and then I fingered their sisters.
Oh, I've been there. I've done that. Yeah.
yeah, same.
Yeah, and it's like I didn't realize how much you looked like him until I saw that O face, and now I'm gonna come that much faster.
Yeah, that happened to me once too. Not the coming part, but
Really?
yeah. Like after I was done, I was like, "You are, no, you remind me
smell
a
like
lot
him."
of." It's just so lame. This was a really bad idea.
Oh, before that, it wasn't a bad idea to screw
It
your
was
friend's sister.
still a bad idea.
That was all legit.
Well, I was sleeping over at his house, and then she just like approached me as he fell asleep.
How old were you?
I was like 17.
I hate Pete because you
Because
get,
I had like
well, you get
that's-
like more ass than a toilet seat, And it's funny because I'll tell people that, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but a lot of women, their reaction is like, really, Pete? Like,
Oh,
like,
come on.
He kind of doesn't look
Let me
I'm-
prove it
and
to
I'm
you,
like,
baby.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And I'm like, hey, I guess we don't have to F8 that. You get one S-bomb, sir.
PG-13,
Why does
baby.
he get one?
I'm saving mine.
You get one.
Fine, I F8'd. There you go.
So
It's marked.
can we also show tits? Like Titanic?
Yeah, because it's classy. Like it's in a non-sexual context. Like you're just gonna have what is it, the heart of the sea spilling between your T's?
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
it's
no,
if
we
it-
were just
it's if it's for religious purposes, it's fine, right?
Yep.
Really
It's like we can make it a
or
a
admiring
ritual.
jewelry.
nice.
That's it.
I,
So, anyways, back to me.
piercings.
what's back to you?
Back to me, if
Your
you
favorite.
don't mind.
No, I'm just saying you're one of those guys that I think got it like early and often. So I
Not that early. I was 17 when I lost it. I mean, that's pretty early, but
Jesus Christ, 17. I would have been normal had I lost it at 17. I would not be doing this goddamn podcast. If my cherry were popped at 17.
What?
I've
what,
baked,
what,
baby.
no, what? How old were you?
Boy, I mean, I wasn't like.
hey, you guys don't know this, but like, F8, Alex fucks.
Alex does. You know what? To put it technically, Alex does fuck.
Listen, I was a late bloomer, 18 years old, so
18. Son of a bitch.
sorry, I had to undercut
Hold
you
on,
there.
before John says anything, Chris, do you mind?
19.
That nice sequential numerical.
I hate you. Well,
It was San Diego. I was drunk. She was drunk. Things just one thing led to another.
Oh man, great rape for the win. All right. I'm
We
trying
were
to.
both drunk. It's consensual.
That's how I view it. Like honestly, if you're both ass hammered, no one has a leg to stand on. If neither of you remember what happened, like that baby doesn't exist. You
Oh,
get
no,
to,
I remember.
You get to shove her
get to
down the
leave-
stairs.
bad.
You get to leave it in a
Prom
locked
night.
car and
Exactly.
call John.
Prom night dumpster baby.
I'm not gonna say like I didn't turn down options. Like I was a real homo about it. God, I'm sounding so homophobic this episode.
Oh no, so it was with a so it was a dude. That's
Yeah,
what you're
exactly.
saying.
It was a mutual masturbation scenario. I think when I
all
finally
been
pulled
there.
the trigger, like it was my first like long-term girlfriend. I was like, I don't know if I was 20 or 21. I think 21.
Okay.
Yeah, like before that, I had just like eaten a lot of box. I'd gotten my, I'd gotten sucked off and all that good stuff.
Well, that's interesting.
But,
Please tell me more.
yeah, like 21, I think is when I was finally like, screw it. Whenever Porn and Chicken, I've said this a million times. Whenever
Oh, when
Porn
that
and
movie
Chicken
came out?
aired on Comedy
That
Central,
Comedy Central original. Great
Yeah.
movie. You should watch it.
Which one?
Porn and Chicken. I remember like plowing her, and then we went to watch Porn and Chicken out in the living room afterward, and there was like a smoking hot redhead in there, and I just realized like I had sex with a woman much less attractive than this redhead. Also, I dig redheads, and yeah, it was whatever that piece of crap aired. That is when Daddy lost it.
Dad.
Wait. Did you? I wasn't listening. Did you say an age?
I think I was
21?
21.
21.
Okay.
I could have been 20. It wasn't for whatever reason. I was like late to the
I'm not trying to
party,
noodle that
getting my driver's license. Just look up when Porn and Chicken aired.
out.
Not to be confused with Cow and Chicken. Also
Yeah.
a good show.
Then,
Which I've also had sex to.
Yeah.
then,
also,
then do an ounce
also,
of math, you dullard.
Yeah. Trust this. You know. Not necessarily fapping material, but
Yeah. So where the hell were we again? I'm just gonna keep asking this. I don't care. I'm not keeping track
I
of
think
damn
we're,
thing.
I
We
think
still
we're
Burning
well
Man?
off track.
We're still talking Burning Man.
That
We are-
movie came out in 2002.
2002.
Oh man, I was 9.
And that
Oh,
was
it's not even the and, it's the apostrophe N. That's how you know it's like real, just quality television.
It's from the streets.
from the streets.
It's soulful. Yeah, I was probably 21 then. I was like the last. I didn't care to get my driver's license when I was younger. I was a bit of a, I don't want to say like a slob, but I just, I was like, I'm doing my schoolwork. I get to do drugs on the weekends. Like, well, my life's good. What the hell do I need
yeah,
a
you
car?
did priorities, man.
Yeah.
No,
Like
feel
once
that.
I realized I could like smoke, like actually smoke in peace when I got a car, that's when I was like, I need my goddamn license now.
There you
And
go.
then you could drive to, there were always those mythical gas stations that would sell porn and chicken. And
I still
cigarettes
have
to
one
kids.
next to me. Well, of course I do. You know where
Well,
I
yeah,
live.
you're 31 or something now, so you can buy all that stuff legally. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
but those gas stations don't even exist anymore. Do you guys see those gas stations where they sell the barely legal and the hustlers and the
That is legit.
I mean, Sheets used to sell like Hustler and Playboy and stuff like that.
No
Yeah.
way. Oh yeah, they did. for
That
a
is
little while.
I'm
legit.
pretty sure they still sell Playboy.
But
The-
I'm talking like they have like cornhole and
Is that a
that-
game or
I
a
don't know.
magazine?
Yes.
Yes.
A cross between the two? Like, can you like
They have
punch?
nugget porn.
Do you punch a hole out of the center fold and then throw beanbags through it?
Not beanbags.
That is legit the one piece of pornography I ever purchased.
Nugget porn?
When I turned 18, I got a barely legal, which I
Wow.
didn't realize was like a Hustler spinoff.
Sorry,
And
what is nugget porn?
I don't know. They keep mentioning it. And
All
I
right.
don't get it.
Can we get some clarity on this?
Yeah, Pete, explain. Also, if you can tilt the
Actually,
camera a little
Chris
bit.
is going to explain.
What,
Oh.
nugget porn?
All right. So pretty much it's unicorn, right? It's the unicorn.
I don't know what-
porn.
Okay.
It's in the name.
Oh, well,
Um,
you should call it that. Uniporn is a much better. Sorry, keep.
No, like
I'll-
nugget
I'll-
porn is unicorn.
Okay.
Because it's just so fantastic that everyone's heard of it and one person's seen
No.
it, but he doesn't remember the link.
Literally 50% of the people here have not heard of it. but-
Demonstrably
hear about it
false.
till
He's about to
yesterday.
educate
false.
you.
So both parties
Mhm.
have no arms and no legs, and they are
Wow.
marionettes while the puppeteers direct them through their actions.
Wow.
I mean, does this exist?
Yes,
I don't.
But again,
believe
it's
it
like-
exists.
it's like a unicorn. Someone's
told me
seen
about
it,
it
but it's like your
yesterday.
brother's cousin's sister.
That's like saying the clown from It is a unicorn. No, it's a horror from another dimension.
nugget
shouldn't
porn's not a
exist.
horror, and it should exist, and it does. I
I
believe in
don't-
my heart of hearts.
I'm just trying to figure out how that would work.
Is there-
like,
is
do you
there-
call out directions?
Is there some kind of like shock site that has it, like Lemon Party or Tub Girl or
rotten?
Keep listing them, John. I know you.
Yeah.
Well, I get my phone out.
Please.
I mean,
I've
guess
looked it up
I'm-
on everything major, back in San Diego and in Erie, and it's hard to find. It's
Thank God. Like for once, let censorship reign.
you say that, but
I'm not
after the
okay
show,
with
you're gonna be
Less
so
censorship.
intrigued.
I think after the show, I'll probably go home and you porn up my usual like black guy pipes wife in front of white guy type stuff. And
Oh, okay. That's what you're into. Okay.
yeah, what the hell? You need at this point, I'm so desensitized. It has to be a
Yeah,
little
I
screwed
need,
up.
like-
niche market, baby. Niche
Yeah.
I
market.
need like 3-on-1 chick to dude ratio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's my style.
See,
Layer 'em on.
yeah, you can actually get and please women. I have to go the other way. I'm like, watch guy do what you're too lazy to do while guy jerks off in the corner.
And I can cook.
Oh, look, at Mr. Catch over here, Mr. Catch.
What's up,
So
ladies.
back to the Peyote Fest. I guess no one thought of our fearless leader except for me. I'm the loyal dog.
I was thinking about him plenty,
I'm the
but
golden
I just
retriever.
it kept going to sex, and I was like, I have to stop doing
whose-
this.
Whose owner goes to Afghanistan.
Listen, I'm excited for the class next week.
Uh-huh.
It seems like it's going to be a very fun time. Seems like it's going to be a quite exclusive cohort taking the class.
Lord, I like that.
That will be it'll be a pleasure to see the
No, I'm
what our next adventure in the world of improv brings.
I'm pumped as well because the entire point of this class is like, all right, you lazy pieces of crap. I've screamed at you a million times to form your own troops, but you haven't done it yet. I am now kicking you like little baby birds out onto
And
the
we were so
pavement.
close.
And that's what I need to hear.
We were
so close.
really close. And then it hit the fan. But it's going to be a class with you, Alex, with Pete, with
Yeah.
Cindy Creelman, all of our favorites, all of our improv.
Top
players.
4.
Excluded. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah, Chris, you're not allowed.
Yeah, get back to Heroin Town, wherever the hell you're from.
It's all right.
Wait to go back home.
You can stay at my house.
While we're
Is
on
that
the
Heroin
subject
Town?
of
It's Ohio.
H-Town podcast, yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Ohio,
Speaking of Ohio, are we gonna do the peyote segue or the Paw Paw segue? Look at you trying to segue.
What is Paw Paw? Is that like a really sweet drug too?
Paw Paw is not a designer
some
drug.
might call it a sweet drug, a sweet nectar, if you will.
Trent Reznor would call it the perfect drug. That was not worth saying.
It's
Okay,
all right.
still-
It's all right.
I'm still confused on
I
what
got
it is.
I got the reference.
And should I be trying it?
But I didn't laugh.
all right. I am going to talk Paw Paw, and I feel
You're fired. That way.
I feel I'm giving away a bit of a state secret here. but it's a secret I don't really know. So what the hell? Maybe it's like me saying, hey, play the lotto and maybe you'll win. And everyone's like, well, what are the winning lotto numbers? I'm like, I don't know. I just know that the lottery exists. So screwing around online a couple days ago, I learned about this like mythical fruit that his name is Harvey Firestein, a mythical fruit called Paw Paw.
Yep.
Like a redneck from H-Town would call their grandpa.
Oh,
H-Town?
You're
Yeah,
an
everyone
asshole.
town.
That's what I call my grandpa.
You're from Woodbridge.
Yeah,
And I love
he lives
you,
in
Pete.
Richmond, which, by the way, is totally the South.
And you
I don't
crush
care who says
way more
it isn't.
ass than me. But let's be honest. You smoke a crap ton of menthols. You live on Red Bull.
I'm pretty redneck.
and
I
you're
understand.
missing more than your wisdom teeth.
I certainly am.
Also, you do have a tattoo of the place you're from, like inside a heart or a
Oh.
star somewhere on your body.
I'm checking all the
I
boxes.
see
I was
I'm
gonna
checking
say.
all the boxes. This is very true.
It's right there.
Like
I mean, we even called my cousin. Her name was Riri.
so like you would
That's how country.
you would be
was.
off the charts on like
Hey,
both,
Riri.
both
Why don't you go see Paw Paw?
the Are You Black checklist and the Are You at Risk for Heroin Use checklist.
Exactly.
Weird how comorbid that is. All right.
And I made it out alive.
You did. You made it out of the streets. The
Liver's
mean
not fine,
streets.
but I'm still alive.
No, your liver is
Hey, so if any of the listeners are interested in donating a liver,
yeah.
no, it's fine right now. Don't I didn't want to alert anybody. Everybody went like silent. Like I got some bad news. And like, well, you'll notice I'm sweating.
Not
To-
another GoFundMe.
to be honest, you don't want to be that asshole who like
I don't want to ask too late.
exactly. You don't want to be the guy who like it's inspection month and suddenly you're like, oh crap, I need to do my wipers. I need to do my
Oh.
brakes. So you probably should put it out there that some listener should like donate a liver lobe.
At least
to
think
you.
about it, guys.
A liver Lisa lobe. Yeah, they don't have to like die. Like people don't have to die giving away livers now. It's pretty amazing. You give half and they shove it in Pete's body and he'll grow a new liver with what you gave him.
Mm-hmm. I won't even reject it.
Is a liver a starfish? I mean, how does
It's,
that work?
it's like sneezing in a petri dish. Like just a lot of liver meat appears a couple days
Oh,
later, as
okay.
long as you put it on the radiator.
Science.
It's amazing. And the person who got their liver plucked out, like half of it, like, oh God damn it. Who was it that gave fire to the mortals? Oh, I'm trying. Prometheus.
Oh.
There you go.
I was thinking Moana.
Yeah. Alyssa Milano.
No, the
Moana.
Disney movie Moana.
Miley Cyrus.
Oh, okay.
Rock's character.
So, yeah, he would get his liver pecked out every day. But imagine like the bird that did that only ate half. That's what you would be like for a couple months. And the surgeon takes it all nice. Like they don't use a bird to peck it out. And then like mama bird feed it
Right back into it.
Pete's chest cavity.
That sounds miserable.
Wait, is that where your liver is?
Somewhere. Yeah.
Chest cavity is like lungs and heart.
It's like above your belly button, I think. Under the ribs, right?
It's right here.
That's a kidney or an
Yeah, I
appendix
was
or
gonna
something.
say. I thought liver was like almost
Liver's above the kidneys.
is
right?
nipple level,
I
right?
thought liver was just like
It's
in
just
the
it's
back.
closer to the front. Kidneys are in the back.
Okay.
Yeah. It's about right here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Punch yourself there and see if that doesn't hurt worse than any other part on your body.
Oh, God.
Right here. I'm pretty sure a kidney shot would hurt a hell of a lot worse.
Nope, because it'll release some bile and stuff,
Some
and
of
you'll
that
feel-
bile.
Yes.
you'll
Oh, gross.
feel,
Some of that good stuff.
I have heard that
pretty
is
sick to your stomach.
that
Oh.
is the money shot in
I
boxing.
learned that in combatives training.
Yeah, if you smash someone in the liver, like if you see a guy get hit in the liver, that can just put them on their knees. Like right, it's like the equivalent of a chick blowing you and then putting like just 4 fingers up your ass and mashing your
That
prostate.
sounds
fine.
awful.
You're just like, "Ah!" You're Arnold Schwarzenegger and Conan.
How did you know
Ah!
I'm coming.
So what about this fruit, yo?
Yeah, Paw Paw fruit. Paw Paw fruit.
What about it?
Yeah, what about this? All the kids are talking Paw Paw.
How about it?
So Paw Paw fruit is this fruit that exists in the DMV, which means district, the Maryland and Virginia, that kind of mashed up area.
Oh, not the Department of Motor Vehicles.
No,
All
no,
right.
no, no. We in the hip hop lingo,
MDVADC.
yes, we call it the DMV.
All right. I'm
Yeah.
white. I don't do hip hop.
It's
So, you know.
it's cool, man. It's cool. I still love
You're
you
fired.
despite your racial handicap.
I will, as a representative from the Midwest, lay claim to the Paw Paw. now.
You're taking my Paw Paw.
Officially going to do that. The official Paw Paw Festival actually started in Ohio.
So Hold on. I just learned about this crap. It looks like
there's a festival.
It looks like a big fat pea pod that supposedly contains a fruit that tastes like banana custard, which is amazing. And I felt like such a jackhole because I was about to email you back and say they claim this tastes like banana custard. No fruit could taste that delicious, not acknowledging that the goddamn name banana custard would maybe convey that it was made out of a fruit. I suppose I was going for the fact maybe it was like fruit whipped up with sugar poured in it to make it super good, but it's supposedly just the tits. And you can't buy it in stores because once it's plucked, it rots. Like it just found the Ark of the Covenant, like just like a Nazi, just that's how all Nazis die. They crap themselves.
I would describe. So I've had it before.
Hold on,
I would describe it.
This is so weird. So I mentioned it, and you legit have.
Yeah, no. My Paw Paw, and by that I mean my dad.
Okay.
Has actually he has attended this festival that is solely dedicated to this exclusive fruit, the Paw Paw, in Ohio. You
guys have such weird. Like I used to bang a girl in Columbus. And apparently by days I missed their pumpkin festival. So this is just like a thing in Ohio. Like,
you know what I'm imagining right now is your dad in this Paw Paw festival, and it's just a giant key party, and he's doing peyote the entire
exactly.
time.
Just war paint on his face.
It's the poor man's Burning Man.
Just rubbing Paw Paw on his chest. Lick this custard goodness.
God. I would say like banana is probably what it's closest to. It's actually like I remember being fairly underwhelmed given the hype.
Okay.
No.
But it's the first thing I cared about.
It's a
2014, but okay.
So it's a very unique flavor. Like it's been described as banana, like mango. Some people have even claimed that there's pineapple flavor in there too. People have called it, this NPR article called it the hipster banana, and another page called it the hillbilly mango. So people really like attaching some adjective an adjective and a fruit to it.
I call it the heroin town guava.
There you go. To each his own. I feel like when you call something hipster, it actually ascends to a level of irony beyond which you actually cannot call it hipster without it being ironic, because it's become so mainstream because it's already been called hipster by NPR. No. But yeah, no, it's this festival has gone on in Ohio since 1999. It's been a while. And it started today, I think, actually. Again, so it's Paw Paw season.
Paw Paw. That is what I heard.
Do they grow on trees? Or
yes.
Okay.
No, that.
Oh, I got this. Paw Paw's basement.
Whoa. All right. There we go.
Yeah.
I think. All right.
Finally, we can monetize.
That's our show.
Yeah. Finally. 10 sweet years, but it's gonna pay off.
All right. SNL, baby.
Chris, to answer your question, they are in these, like, it sounds like these hidden mythical groves. Like, people will talk online. I have seen several posts where it's like, I know the general area of where they are. I'm not going to post it online. Like, it's pretty much like, I don't know, send me your tits in a DM. We'll see what we can work with if we can figure something out. But yeah, there are these hidden, it's allegedly, they're not like an exclusive tree. Like you just walk into the middle of the woods and it's just, you're encircled. Kind of like when you find the Master Sword in Zelda. Like, you've entered this magic place. Yeah, there's Paw Paw crap everywhere. And
so you have to get lost in the woods, and then the leaves part and the sun shines down on the mythical Paw Paw tree.
Yeah.
You have to specifically be on a spirit quest before you actually
peyote, war paint.
It all comes back to peyote.
Yeah, everyone having
all
sex with everyone's woman.
Peyote.
Just a free for all, a hippie bang fest.
Yep.
Yeah, if anyone listening in the DMV knows where specifically there is Paw Paw.
No, there's a festival in Maryland as well.
Really?
Yes, I believe it's in its 5th year right now. I don't know when it is, but There's something in
If
Maryland.
only there were a website I could type that into to
If
find
only
out,
there
but-
was some sort of engine that could
Mm.
power some sort of internet search that would facilitate you acquiring more
We would be
information
rich.
about this festival.
we would be rich.
Google.
You know,
about it.
I have this friend, Larry Page.
Larry Flint. His wife, Althea, horrible what happened to her.
Yeah, did too much peyote. No.
Got banged by everyone at Burning Man, gave them all her AIDS.
Yeah.
Horrible stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
Now it's Burning Man when they pee.
you're so you're telling me I'm not going to have to burn any calories and walk around the woods and get deer ticks. I can just go to the Paw Paw Festival.
That's not as fun.
September. Oh, you missed it. You missed it, bro.
What?
The Maryland Paw Paw Festival.
Oh, September
Sorry,
9th.
September 9th.
No.
Oh man, I
It's
was
right. You
here
can
for
see.
that, too.
You can still catch the rest of the Ohio one this weekend, buddy. Just hop in that old
Old Datsun.
vehicle.
Did you get buy it in stores or anything? Like, how'd you have it?
No.
I haven't. I want to test it. I want to have some. I have not had Paw Paw yet.
Oh,
I've not had Paw Paw's sweet nectar trickling down the corners of my mouth, down my grateful throat.
See, but you're just building it up now. What happens when you actually try it and it's just the biggest letdown in your life?
I warned you.
I bet I'm going to bite into it and just eat like husk and seed like a goddamn idiot trying to eat a pineapple like a corn on a cob. And it's going to taste bitter as hell. And I'm going to be like, that was garbage.
It's gonna
And
be like,
gonna be like-
Superman Returns of fruit.
Or like Kevin Spacey and K-Pax eating a banana. I don't know if you
Oh,
guys.
that is a good pull. I haven't seen it.
no, but I
It's
I know he eats a lot of bananas.
Where he eats the banana with the peel on it. Just
He does it like gorilla style.
yeah, where he just doesn't peel the banana. He just eats it with the peel.
like I eat peanuts.
Gorillas peel bananas. Don't-
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun trick. They actually peel it from the bottom. That's how you're supposed to peel a banana.
So they're smarter than us.
Yeah, if you peel it from the top of the stem, you start mushing it down, and then you
Yeah.
get that little like nugget at the bottom that's all disgusting and no one wants to eat or touch.
Oh, I do. That's like eating ass. You
Oh,
just
no.
mash the.
You peel it from the bottom. It's just-
I love how you use eating ass as like a reference for eating
Yeah.
regular food.
bowl of spaghetti. That's like eating ass.
hang on.
no, you just you pinch the bottom and you peel it, and just everything's so much cleaner, so much easier.
Like
That
eating
sounds like
ass.
eating ass. Yeah. That's
Pinch-
how I do.
Pinch the bottom and eat that booty. All right. Yes. Now that I've gotten the show canceled.
That's our show.
Yeah, I just Wads over here.
Just Alex.
Just Alex, just Wads.
Just Wads is
Wads.
porn now.
Alex Wads, exactly. Just Wads.
just
Just
wads.
egg drop
just
soup
Wads.
over here.
Makes Peter. He puts Peter North to shame.
You we brought up the subject of the hippie free for all in the desert that our teacher survived. Non-zero chance, by the way, he murdered a man with a scimitar during their
course.
Sunday. I'm just putting it at non-zero. Not saying it's great, just non-zero. Probably. He hacked Prob in the back, thinking he was a camel. He could drink the sweet
Sue
nectar
that
out of.
bastard.
Wads like that one.
Oh man, inside jokes.
Good Prob reference. Prob is a guy we did some improv with.
Improv.
Yeah, exactly. Some improv with, and we always love Prob. Prob's a never-ending source of laughter for us. Prob's every character degenerated into a lawyer who would waggle his finger and go "sue the bastard" in his thick Indian accent.
I feel like most listeners probably won't understand that reference, but it's okay.
Doesn't matter. Yeah,
Inside jokes. Inside jokes.
I'm sorry. The show
We're having too much fun.
is Prabu, for Prabu by Prabu. That's we do it.
John,
for us.
You have a
Yes.
problem.
I probably do.
Sorry for this
you're just-
Improv 2 segue.
I've got nothing. You guys are crushing that. You are smashing the leather off the ball with that. I have zero. I'm trying to hobble along to the gym. Hobble. I'm trying to go to the. Sorry, Chris, man. Trying to go to the Jim Carrey video that you mentioned.
Yes.
This thing has been making the rounds for a couple days now.
Yes.
We were on the subject of people who might be doing a little bit of peyote in the last couple of
Something.
weeks.
Some
a little something.
Some substances.
So Jim Carrey, I believe, interviewed at Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week, by some entertainment lady who looked gorgeous. I don't know. She's like in a half see-through suit. So you want to look up this clip. We're going to play the audio on air, but you want to look up the clip. She's like like a lower rent, like Guidette Natalie Portman, which is still way hot, right? Like, I mean,
can I use that, please?
What, Guidette? You know, yeah, Guidos and Guidettes. That's
Hey.
their word.
Blind date. I didn't know you were a Guidette.
Yeah,
that's cool.
My G.
You ever been to the one Italian restaurant I went to, also in New Jersey?
Yes.
That's like my conversation.
The answer is always yes. They have been to Anthony's.
He's my uncle.
We marched at the same anti-black rally. Anthony's racist. We love his pizza, but he hates the people of color. What?
We're not lying.
Yeah,
he does make good pizza.
He makes great pizza, and actually, I don't know if Anthony's racist, but wouldn't shock me.
Wouldn't shock me.
Wouldn't shock me if he was like De Niro in Taxi Driver, and anytime a black person walks in the store, he's like fingering a 45. He keeps under the counter. Like a black guy walks in, he's like, "Oh, we no wanted the trouble here," and the guy's like, "I just wanted a pepperoni."
Remember when he got mad at me for taking pictures of his sign?
Yes.
And he said, "You sell those online. Are you going to sell those online?" Why would I sell those? What are you talking about, old man? Yeah.
The secret ingredient is a prejudice.
Oh crap! So
that guy's wild, man. I love him.
Just Wads reminded me of a video Jim Carrey interviewed for Fashion Week. Hot Broad doing the interviewing, where Jim is doing, I don't want to say like a pseudo intellectual bit. It's fairly deep in its own. I don't know. It sounds like the first time you got legit jacked up to the point you had like an out of body experience on drugs and had your deep thoughts. And I don't know if he's just started doing drugs at a later age.
Yeah. All right. Play.
No, I don't think so.
I'll play the
He's
clip.
been doing them for a while.
Hey, Jim Carrey. Yes.
What?
I've covered a lot of fashion weeks. This is the first time I've run into Jim Carrey. Wait, tell me, is it true you're wandering the streets? You need a date to the party? What's up?
No. I'm doing just fine. I just.
Are you indicating that I pause, sir?
No, I was just saying. No, it's.
Are we going to talk about the date thing?
No, keep going. Keep
Some
going.
people
Okay.
were okay.
There's no meaning to any of this. So I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join, and here I am.
They're
I
celebrating.
mean, you got to admit it's completely meaningless.
Well, they say they're celebrating icons
I
inside.
Celebrating
I
I like my job. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't have to.
Maybe I'm a prick. Maybe I'm not confrontational. He's putting this poor girl in a bind.
He is.
She's
making her have a really hard day.
I love it so much.
You like it
already.
so much. I mean, she's hot. She's probably gonna marry like some hockey player or some crap and be just fine. Squeeze out a couple pups, be completely forgotten.
She'll
What a
live.
great life.
She'll live.
Live to see
Are you
another
an
day.
icon?
Boy, that is just the absolute lowest aiming, possibility that we could come up with. It's like icons. Do you believe in icons? I don't believe in personalities. I don't believe that you exist, but there is a wonderful fragrance in the air.
You don't.
You like that one. That guy you want.
Yeah, no. She doesn't exist, but her perfume does.
Yeah, if she doesn't exist, then whose ass am I looking at during this video? 'Cause it's-
Why am I so erect?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not getting chubbed up for liar liar. It's this nice piece of
It's gotta be
swarthy
the
ass.
Chanel smell, right?
Yeah, your smell in the air. No. All right.
You don't believe certain icons have the power to make change, to think differently, to be bold, to inspire others? Artistry, you're one of them.
On the good foot. Ha!
I don't. What was that?
There's not even
impression?
context.
I'm the good foot.
On the good foot.
On the good foot. Like James Brown.
On the good foot.
Yeah.
We got to keep going through that. That's too. That's too. Yeah.
You shut her down now.
This has to be James Brown.
I don't believe in icons.
Funky good
I
time.
don't believe in personalities. I believe that peace lies beyond personality, beyond invention and disguise, beyond the red S that you wear on your chest that makes bullets bounce off.
Leave Cam Newton out of this.
I believe that it's deeper than that. I believe we're a field of energy dancing for itself. And I don't care.
But Jim, you got really dressed up for the occasion. You look good.
No,
She is a
I
trooper.
didn't
Is that an
get dressed
accident?
up. I didn't get dressed up.
Who did?
There is no me.
There's no you.
No.
We're not here. This is a dream.
There's just things happening. and there are clusters of tetrahedrons moving around together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's happening in our world right now? Because there is a lot of news that actually is relevant. That's not that.
Here's
uplifting.
the thing: it's not our world.
None
That's
of
the
this is
key.
real.
Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't
through.
matter. We don't matter.
Oh wow.
There's the good news.
Okay.
Right.
All
Yeah.
right.
He did decide to get dressed and show up though.
Yeah, that's props to him for that.
Props to him.
Props
To him.
got me. Yeah, I think I don't know. I think the interviewer handled it as best that she could, but what this basically reminds me of is like that kid in like the freshman in philosophy 101 who's really happy that he got an A-
On his paper.
And he wants to tell everybody about how nothing matters. All the things that he learned.
I love it how he comes up and she's like, "Oh, hey, what are you doing here?" He's like, "Yeah, you know this event that you're all working really hard on? It is garbage and nothing, and I find it great how meaningless your life is right now covering this." And she just like, well,
that's the mean side of it.
But I mean, he opens right up with it. And there's so much debate going on with this. Like, oh, he doesn't believe in icons. But a month, 2 months prior, he came out with his little painting documentary that was like 6-7 minutes long about how I love to paint. Painting, relaxes me and calms me down. And everyone looked up to him for this. Everyone's like, "Oh man, you're so like spiritual. I never realized this side of Jim Carrey." And they focus on that. And then he comes through and is like, "Oh yeah, I'm an icon." No, I'm not. Fuck you.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry.
I have a poll for you guys though. Who's the better interviewee? Jim Carrey or Marshawn Lynch?
It's not even a contest, Marshawn Lynch.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, if you would have said like Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin?
Joaquin Phoenix.
No. Joaquin. It's the twin
Here,
brother.
You want some wisdom?
Just spits the loogie before every scene.
Here's Marshawn Lynch. You
Thought he
tell
was
me
Spanish.
who's better. Give me a second.
It just clicked in my mind that if you just run through somebody's face, a lot of people ain't gonna be able to take that over and 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 over again. They're just not gonna want that. Think there's a deeper metaphor there? Run through a motherfucker face.
There you go. If you want to even
True words have never been spoken.
I'm sold, I think.
If you even want to put that clown Jim Carrey in the same room with Confucius over there, I pity you.
I think if Jim Carrey, got into codeine, maybe.
I mean, he's just
chilled out a little bit.
It sounds like a Bill Hicks retread. Which, and I'm sorry, I know this is like comedy anathema. I find Bill Hicks overrated as hell. Like maybe his material has been done to death by a ton of people, so that's why it doesn't sound original. Like if someone, I'll give an example, plays the Beatles for you and they're like, "Isn't this incredible?" And you're like, "That sounds like a lot of rock I've heard," which might be a stupid thing to say, but Kraftwerk, a better example. Kraftwerk, kind of the founding fathers of techno and industrial. If you play Kraftwerk now for someone, let me fire up some Kraftwerk.
Kraftwerk.
Our friend Hubert said that the interviewer should have asked Jim Carrey how many kids he thinks he might have killed by not getting them immunized.
Oh,
is he against
immunized?
Immunizations? No shit.
Well, his dumb pump that he used to be with what's her tits?
Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah, Jenny McCarthy was big time against him, and he just probably sat there and did his Lloyd Christmas smile while she was spouting that crap.
Yeah.
So here we're gonna do a little. Give me 1 second. We have to.
Sorry, I meant fake kids. They're not real.
Yeah, he has never procreated because he is.
No,
sterile.
I mean the kids that died because of that. Nothing's real.
So this is Kraftwerk. It's pretty basic sounding, right? This was seismic at the time this crap came out. Like, not a guitar. This isn't Jimi Hendrix wailing away on a wah-wah pedal. No, it's a computer making music. This is insane. It sounds pedestrian as S to us now.
I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds like a garage band loop.
Yes,
right now, but this was like hoverboards back then, flying cars.
This is it. This is the damn jam. Like, there was nothing like this.
Kraftwerk.
You have to watch this video, by the way. You want to talk something to do on peyote? It's a bunch of like mannequins dancing to the rhythm of the song, like a little robot mannequin. God,
It sounds like an awful thing to do on peyote. I'm not gonna lie.
oh, your soul would melt. Jim Carrey is doing what Bill Hicks did like 25 goddamn years ago. Like, I'm gonna play Bill Hicks right now. I think this is a bit where he's doing a fake newscaster reporting a kid who dropped acid, realized we're all the same consciousness, yada yada. But let me just play it real fast for you.
Today, a young man on acid realized that all matter is merely energy condensed to a slow vibration. That we are all one consciousness experiencing itself subjectively.
Is he recording inside like a?
There is no such thing as
He's
death.
inside a hobo's asshole.
Life
right
is only a dream, and we are the imagination of ourselves.
And the clip dies there, but I think it goes back to you, Diane. After that.
It sounds like the intro to Maggot Brain by Funkadelic.
Nice pull. Wow.
There you go.
Nicely done. God damn.
Sounds like
a great song.
Timothy Leary.
I'm
Almost.
I mean, I respect you, but like, be more open about all the drugs you're doing then, and talk about expanding your horizons and all that crap. Don't just lay out some poor Hollywood bitch who's got to do her stupid job. Like,
Now's the time. Now's the time to let the people.
yeah,
Now's the time to let the people know the truth.
yeah. You've already. God, suddenly I get all the people who are bitching about Colin Kaepernick sitting down during the anthem. It all clicked in my head.
E News, you're the vessel for this important wave of my conscience.
Yeah, they're right. God damn it! I just came to watch some fashion news. Why is this asshole trying to blow my doors of perception?
Now's the time.
I don't understand what he has against Superman. Why he brought that?
Yeah, that's truth, justice, the American way, right there.
Yeah,
that dude is everything. Crap. We are getting close to the end of getting close to finishing in my pants. I've been edging this whole time.
all right.
I'm going to Paw Paw fruit all over the three of you. Whoever gets the most in
Great
their
way to
mouth
end the show.
Banana custard in my mouth.
wins the t-shirt. There's a final story I want to cover because I could laugh about this, but I genuinely realized what human garbage I was given my reactions when going through this. I'm going to cut back to you, Just Wads, while you're nodding. I'm human garbage.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to nod while I said that.
Sorry, I was zoned out.
It's cool.
What do you want?
So I know it's hard.
I mean, we all know it's hard, John.
Gonna just let that sit there. A couple of days ago, a story broke where really what we were supposed to walk away with was a rich, privileged broad got out of her Porsche, gut shot a hobo twice in cold blood, and then sped away. And to add insult to injury, she was the daughter of a rich lawyer. Like, this could only be better if her dad was like an oil tycoon.
Yeah.
You need Captain Planet to save the day on that.
Yeah, we need people to hate in this world, and the thought of like this stunning blonde shooting a hobo because she's so privileged she thinks she can murder, that resonates in the heroin towns that all of you guys are from originally. I learned about the story a couple days later, and I start clicking through because what has come to light, this is the real, by the way, these are the real journalists. Okay?
Okay.
Not that poor lady having to deal with
The
Jim
ones
Carrey.
that described how hot she was.
Yes. This woman, Katie Lane Quackenbush, which is the worst porn name.
Yeah, it really is.
Quackenbush is the most dick softening last name I've ever heard. Like, I don't care
Speak
how
for
hot.
yourself.
Really, you like Quackenbush?
I don't, I don't listen to my brain on this one.
You always had a thing for Webigail on DuckTales. Yeah.
It wants what it wants.
The dick wants what it wants. Confucius. So
Confucius, eh?
Katie Lane Quackenbush shoots she wrote, "I'm not a bad person," and shared a music video to her song Outlaw Love. So she's some sort of aspiring musical artist. She's
Okay, so in her apology letter, she was like, "But don't forget to subscribe."
Yeah, that would be like if I ran over a person and
Yeah.
in the apology, I was like, also in papasbasement.com. Find us on iTunes, find us on Stitcher. Don't forget YouTube, Facebook, and
Oh, so Bruce
Leave us a
Jenner.
comment.
it's pretty.
But all of it's true. You should do all those things.
So she claims she got out and shot a hobo in self-defense, got out of her Porsche SUV. So not even just regular Porsche expensive.
Okay, well,
Porsche SUV expensive.
quick question.
Yes. Was he black?
Stabbing hobo or singing hobo?
Sleeping hobo.
Sleeping,
I've read.
the cutest kind.
Okay.
Like pretty much the little whittle puppy
Just needed
of
to
the
know.
hobo world. So it comes to light that she's an $800 an hour escort on top of everything else.
After daddy's money?
On top of daddy's money, you can pop one inside this
Interesting.
songbird for a mere 800, for a mere near
Now,
four
she went by
figures.
Katie Lane. That would sound fine enough to be a porn star.
Katie Lane, yeah. It sounds
Yeah.
almost like Jamie Lane from Warrant, who died. Jamie Lynn Sigler from
Mhm.
Sopranos. It works.
It totally works.
The E sound is repeated. It's kind of sexy.
Mhm.
Yeah, but if her porn name was just Quackenbush,
yeah. Professor Quackenbush.
yeah, like Macklemore, just Quackenbush, it would not be very. So I'm flipping through the photos, and the first pics of her, if you want to look her up,
doing it right now.
there is some
Doing it.
You see the dirty hobo who looks like Santa if he was from your
They make
heroin
him look-
hometown.
Oh yeah,
Really
you got to
homemade
make him look like garbage compared to the,
Well,
the
yeah.
innocent white girl.
Oh,
And
she's
it's
garbage.
exactly. She can do no wrong. The widow gun just went off in her handies. She doesn't know how to use it. There's a photo of her in lingerie looking like a vapid brunette Barbie. I mean, like legit, like something from a bimbofication porno site. So it's hot. And there's a bunch of shots of her inked up. Not my favorite thing on earth, but certainly not a deal breaker. She got big fake cans. At first,
Dad paid for him.
yeah, I'm legit. The first thing that turns me off actually is not that this woman tried to murder a hobo. It's that one of her pictures is captioned, she's got her shirt up and is tattooed like full sleeve hand and arm across her nipples. Well, actually, that's turn off number one, but it's captioned outlaw first lady. So
Yep.
I'm already getting soft in the dick just because. So I'm coming around to the hobo side.
Okay, I'm waiting for it.
Yeah. I'm starting to see things from the hobo side because I don't know about you dudes. I hate when pretty girls get to say just dumb crap. And we have to be like, yeah, that's cool. Outlaw first lady. I get what that means. It means nothing, you stupid bitch.
Stop
Just-
trying to make fetch a thing. Fetch will never be a thing.
Exactly. It's gibberish. It means literal nothing. But you have huge fake tits and big DS and lips. And we have to go, oh, yeah, outlaw first lady. Which one? Michelle Obama? The one we got now? I don't care.
Ivanka?
Yeah, it all makes sense to me. So there's other pictures, other hot pictures. And I'm like, I'm suddenly on her side again. What gets me, and where I suddenly turn on her with a quickness, bunch of photos.
Blackness.
Yeah, bunch of photos where
Right.
she doesn't look all that hot. I feel misled, much like when I pulled girls off of MySpace as a lad. And where I really turn on her, I learn she has a kid. I'm like, you dirty bitch.
You're dead to me.
Yeah.
Please go to jail forever.
Like, why did you make me love if you were just going to break my heart? You took me on this emotional roller coaster. By the end of it, I want you to get the death penalty for trying to kill this poor innocent hobo. We're all equal in God's eyes.
Well, the two stories to this to me are just, I mean, completely and totally different, as they would be in a situation, good versus evil.
Mhm.
But on his side, he was like, I was sleeping on a park bench. She rolls up. in this-
on a parser.
She rolls up in her SUV, blasting music.
Uh-huh.
I went up to ask her if she could turn it down.
Her own music, probably.
Her own. Oh, I don't know.
Her own. That's how she gets wet. Don't I sound great?
But he goes up to ask her to turn it down, and she gets out of the car, has a gun,
Mhm.
and shoots him in the stomach, and then drives away.
Wow.
She claims she was dropping off her friend, and there's this creepy, homeless man harassing all these women. So they get out of the car, and the homeless man
Oh,
starts
she's like a hero. though.
walking towards them. So she screams, "I have a gun!"
Mhm.
And she says she fired.
She also
two-
has a car to get her big fake tits back into,
Right.
but continues.
She said she fired 2 warning shots.
Mhm.
2 dose. She says that she closed her eyes and didn't know that the gun was pointing at the man when she shot him in the stomach.
So she is claiming she is every female heroine at the end of a domestic abuse lifetime drama.
Yes.
Where they, against everything, they have to pull out the gun, close their eyes, shoot twice, and then Jesus guides the bullets.
But after shooting him, her and her friend ditch the car, run to a McDonald's, and wait there for an hour to,
I mean,
let things
fries
blow
are
over.
good after killing a hobo.
Never
Can I
called
get
the
a McPick
police.
too?
Yeah, they never called the police. Nothing. They just sat there. And then she goes back to her car, drops off her friend, and drives home to where she tells her dad, "Hey, I think I shot a homeless guy."
Isn't that what Steve Stevens did too? The Facebook killer. Sorry to derail this,
No,
but I think there's
yeah,
something.
no,
there's
he
something.
did. He
There's
was,
something
like,
about
waiting at
killers and
McDonald's.
McDonald's that
McDonald's is just
Yeah.
He got caught in my hometown.
something about
That's
murder
awesome.
really just makes me want a Big Mac.
Yeah.
He got caught in my hometown.
cold
What came
blood
first?
in Erie.
The lady who disrailed him from his fries lives like right down the street.
Really?
There's no time.
I love, like, I'm not one of those big, like, white privileged people, but holy crap, this girl being a hot white chick, getting to even pull the excuse, I shot a man, and then I just went to McDonald's for an hour.
I cannot wait to write a song about this.
And people are just like, maybe that's the truth. Can you imagine if a black dude shot a hobo and then was like, then I went to McDonald's? Like, he'd
Yes.
be dead now.
He'd be persecuted and like lynched.
Yes, they would legit have like bullet trained his ass to the electric chair. Like, how dare you shoot our white hobos? They're a national treasure in sweet heroin town.
But she didn't call the police, and when she comes back, the body's not there, but her car's still there. If someone were to pick him up and take the dude to the hospital, they'd be like, "Oh, hey, look, an empty car. This seems awry.
Yeah.
Something's not right here."
The hobo maybe got out of his Porsche SUV and shot himself in the gut. I think I've cracked the case. And also for the junior perverts out there, I just want you to know you can get a great escort for way less than $800.
Oh yeah,
Do not
I was
let
gonna mention that
that was
earlier, but
the-
I didn't want to.
that was the most offensive part of the entire article.
It's absurd.
A mother charging $800?
You shouldn't be spending any more than $200, guys.
That's
You can really get away with $200 for a really good time.
I try to go with 300
Oh yeah. Oh, well, for her,
because if you go 200, you might have to pay like an extra 100 for the copay to get the penicillin shot.
that's fine, and it's $25 for the copay.
Oh God, look at you living in
Doing math.
friggin' Switzerland over there.
How much is Plan B? I feel like that might be an added cost too.
I feel like you guys should have been my
Plan B is-
No, man.
economics
Yeah, no. If you
teachers.
happen to finish, throw some rice up there.
Oh, and just dry it out like a
Yep.
cell phone.
Yeah,
100%.
rice is the cure-all.
I can
Keeps them in your
100%
back
tell you
pocket.
that Plan B is $50, $40. I think if you get
Oh,
the
it's
generic.
60 in some places.
Okay, then Plan B is 60 and the generic's 50, but
Yeah.
the generic is 2 pills, and I never trust a
And
woman to
I've-
take the
Yes,
second.
they,
paid
they
fi-
have to
I've
take
paid
them 12
50.
hours apart, and there's no way. But if you go to Planned Parenthood, it's like $25.
Really?
That was going to be my next question.
Yep.
Thank you.
No, I went straight
here
up
to help.
like a Walgreens.
CVS, it's 50, I think.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. There's never like a Planned Parenthood like
Circa
close
2014.
anywhere.
I've never seen a Planned Parenthood.
I mean, you're the only one of us having sex in Latino neighborhoods, so I don't. I would assume all over that.
Perma pregnant.
Yes, just pregnancy in the water. Wads, you've with your big wads, you've had to purchase many a Plan B, just busting right through the condom
Once.
like Jiffy Pop.
Once.
Shit.
Yep. CVS, $50 was
And I love, by the way, I love what an international player you are. Was this what was the ethnicity of the woman you had?
so
to
this
Plan
one was
B?
actually white, believe it or
God
not.
damn,
I
listen to this
know,
ass
right?
crusher.
Listen.
You screw like
Wow.
Marco Polo. You're like, I've had Indian women, I've had Asian chicks. Well, I
I've
guess
been around the
Asian.
world.
Yeah.
Hartford to Back Bay. That's the lyric, right? Am
I don't
I
know.
am I dated right now?
Are you doing Sade?
MC Hammer? Can't touch this. And
oh.
around the world. Hartford to LA.
you
Shelly
said
punch.
Back Bay the first time.
That's actually from the never mind. That's from a Family Guy episode.
Yeah.
I'm
Can't sue me.
All right. I like the MC Hammer pull.
can't touch me. That's what it is. Yep, it's Peter Griffin.
So you were quoting a parody song and making me look like a horse's ass.
Oh man. That's weird that I remember that as the actual lyric. I love Family Guy. Great show. Plug in
know-
Family Guy right now.
It just
That's cool. Like
it went downhill in the years.
Seasons 1 through 7, 1 through 6, 1 through 6.
oh,
Sounds
just
a lot
like
like
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Oh, don't hate.
Guys, it is 9:45, which means
It's time for us to punch before they punch us.
Yeah, we gotta do the thing where we get out of here. Hold on, let's see if this is the right clip. Yes, it is. All right, that Street Fighter 2, you beat M. Bison music.
Oh, you should have played Homegirl's greatest hit. Katie Lane's.
All right.
Then I got myself a meal.
All right,
Who's got
everyone.
the next lyric?
There's
more?
Yeah, exactly. Like, let's just, you get drunk, you sing I Shot the Sheriff, and you act like you've nailed the entirety of the Can't Touch This rap. Or Can't Touch Me, as some people remember it. Some people high on peyote and mescaline. Look at him, just
fun.
zoned out.
He's out.
He's just full of Paw Paw.
What? Peyote.
All right, everyone. That was Papa's Basement. I am
Strawberry.
your host, John Papa
That was a
Giorgio.
reach around.
Show's site in, did you say a reach around? Show's website in papasbasement.com. Every episode we've ever done is hosted there, as well as my writing. I've been doing a little bit of that lately. If you go to the site, I am hosting some crap that I put out that McSweeney's, an actual humor site of renown, soundly rejected. Nards to them, I say. Yeah, but go there. Everything we've ever done, our social media links at Papa's Basement for me on Twitter. We have facebook.com/Papa's Basement, youtube.com/Papa's Basement. If you want to see our pretty faces, we did a good job, I think, of jumping back and
Good
forth.
job, boys.
Good job, you besties. Yeah.
You didn't blow it.
iTunes, you know it. iTunes and Stitcher, subscribe, rate us, share us, please. I know there's like 10 to 15 of you listening right now. Please make it your mission in life getting us noticed.
My mom
Don't-
listening.
Yeah, don't you want to die for a good cause?
Feed the beast.
Yeah, put on a Papa's Basement shirt.
Don't
Get
feed the beast.
shot by an overcharging MILF hooker. And just make sure your corpse is displayed with that clown face logo proudly. Right? Right,
Exactly.
Pete? All right.
100%.
Guys, do your
We'll send you
outros.
free stickers if you do it.
Yes, exactly. You know what? DM us, message us, whatever. We'll send you free stickers. You can put them all over the place. Whatever men's room with glory holes that you haunt, sticker it up. Dudes, do your thing.
Hey, I'm P. Maybe. I'm at P. Maybe. I said that at the beginning of the show, but maybe you just caught the last half. 'cause
Maybe.
You don't know how to listen to podcasts. I'm also at pmaybe.com, and that's about it for me. See you guys next week.
Just Alex or just Wads. You know,
Just fat Paw Paw, buttercream,
fat
Wads.
bitch. No, that's Wizard of Waz, WAZZZ on Twitter or Instagram. I will not pay attention to you, so
There you
don't
go.
follow me. And that's
Unless
about-
you are some hot condom breaking booty.
there you go.
which
Yeah,
case-
I will buy you Plan B.
He's a gent.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
He will shoot any hobo that
Honestly,
scares you.
That's
No McDonald's tonight, baby.
Yep. It's all for me.
Chris?
I'm Chris at White Suit Guy on Twitter, which I've used it to follow Pete Maybe, and that's because my mom told me I had to.
There you go.
Good being here.
I like that your mom didn't
It
mention
works.
anything about me. Thanks, lady. All right, till the next one. We're out of here.
We're home free. School's out, baby.
Good show.
Nothing to talk about, nothing to critique. Great show, great guests tomorrow. You go home, have a glass of wine, whack off. I'll see you tomorrow.
That's the post-show critique.
Yeah, you're the best.
It's my time to go. I successfully burned all my bridges. Nobody loves me, and I don't love nobody.
Then he said penis.
Yeah. Then he said masturbation.
Then he said vagina. That was cool.
Had a mighty hard time, but I'm on my way. Had a mighty hard time, but I'm on my way. It's a mighty hard climb, but I'm on my way. On my way, glory, hallelujah, I'm on